Hello and welcome to AC Electronics. So a lot of people are actually preparing for the FCAT exam and a lot of people is aspiring to write the exam on the September 19th and 20th. So after your written exam, after your results are declared, the stage 2 testing or the stage 2 selection process is AFSB interview. Okay, so this is a very famous interview. There are a lot of procedures happening in this interview and the interview will be actually for 5 to 6 days. So in this video, we'll be seeing what are the procedures which are going to happen in these 5 to 6 days. So this video is a detailed procedure of AFSB interview. Okay, so this interview, as I said, will be happening for 5 to 6 days and it will be happening in various centers of AFSB. There are 5 centers of AFSB on all over India that are in Dehradun, Mysore, Gandhinagar, Varanasi and Kancharpara. So out of these 5 locations, you will be called to any of the 1 locations of AFSB office and you have to undergo various psychological, physical and certain interview procedures, and after all these procedures only you will get selected into the Air Force. Okay, so that is a detailed procedure of AFSB, and in this video we'll be seeing the day by day procedures. What all the procedures are going to happen we'll be seeing in this video. Okay, so let's see what are the day by day procedures and what all are the various tests that are going to happen for your AFSB interview process. So now we are going to see what all things are going to happen on the day 1 of your AFSB interview. So on the day 1, you can sum it up as a day in which you will be filling up all the necessary forms. There will be document verification, and before the document verification, you have to undergo a very pre-screening test or a screening test. Okay, so this day 1 is your reporting day, and normally the timing which is given for reporting will be early in the morning, 6:45 to 7 a.m. Generally, you have to report at the given centers. That will be any one of the centers which I have discussed previously. Okay, so in this center you have to report and you have to fill up all the necessary forms, and after that you will be you have to undergo the screening test, or the screening will start. In the screening, you have to undergo 2 testing. One is OIR test, which is the Officers Intelligence Rating Test. So it is actually based on some sort of a intelligence testing. Based on some images will be given to you, and based on some intelligence questions will be given. You have to answer those questions. And the second type of testing is PPDT, which is the Picture Perception and Discussion Test. So in this PPDT, there will be some images given to you, and based on these shown images, you have to write random stories, and then you have to narrate the stories one by one, and after the narration, there will be some group discussion happening, and in that group discussion, your group has to come up with a common story. That is a very basic procedure. Okay, so this is the 2 type of testings which is going to happen as a screening. Okay, after the screening, by almost 3 p.m. or during the lunch time, the results of the screening test will be announced. And if you don't qualify the screening, means you have to go back. Means you cannot proceed further to day 2 and the other days. Okay, you will get disqualified. That is actually the requirement of screening. Now your travel allowance will be given by the Air Force. That is, if you are not getting qualified, you can go by their travel allowance. And if you get qualified, means the next step is document verification, which will be commonly happening on the day 1 itself. Okay, so this is the basic procedure on day 1 of your AFSB interview. We are going to see the procedures on day 2. On day 2, there are mainly 2 tests. One is a PAPT, that is Pilot Aptitude Battery Test. It is only for the flying branches. Then there are psychological tests. Okay, so the PAPT test consists of these 4 tests. First one is thematic perception test, in which some images will be given to you and you have to write the things which are coming to your mind based on that images. Okay, so that sort of a testing it is. Then word association test means just like any other aptitude examination, you have to associate the words and you have to sometimes form the sentences or wordings. Okay, so that is word association test. Then situation reaction test means some situation will be given to you. You have to write what is your reaction on that situation. like that the testing will be. Then self description test, in which you have to actually answer questions based on your nature or your personality. Some questions will be given and you have to answer according to your personality or which describes you. Okay, so the answers should describe your personality. Likewise, the questions can come. So these are the four tests that is happening in the battery test. Okay, that is for the flying branch. Then there is psychological test, which lasts for 2 hours. So these are the two main tests, that is PABT and psychological test are the two tests which is happening on the day 2. We are going to see the procedures on day 3, 4 and 5. So the day 3, 4 and 5 are meant for interview and GTO. So GTO is actually a group of certain activities. Okay, so there are 9 activities or 9 tasks in GTO which all the people has to undergo. Okay, so there will be GTO, which is actually a set of 9 tasks, and there will be interview, which will be happening in day 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so in GTO, there are 9 activities. The first one is group discussion, where you have to undergo multiple group discussions. Okay, so that is the first task, which is group discussion. Second one is military planning exercise, in which you will be given some task which you have to make a planning. Okay, so it is some sort of a planning type of thing. There is a military planning. Okay, so you'll be asked to do such a thing, that is the military planning exercise. Then third one is progressive group task. This is actually a physical task. You'll be divided into groups and you have to undergo the progressive group task. Then snake race, again a physical task. You have to carry a rope or like a snake, and you have to undergo certain physical activities. Okay, so that is the snake race. Then lecturate, in which you have to actually take a lecture or a class. Okay, so you'll be given some topic on which you have to prepare and you have to take a class, that is a lecturate. Then half group task, it is actually similar to the progressive group task, but the number of people is divided to half. So that is again a physical task. Then individual obstacles, you have to individually undergo certain obstacles and you have to complete the task individually. Again a physical task. Then command task, in which you will be acting as a commander. You will be giving commands. Okay, so there will be some persons sometimes to assist you also. So anyway, you'll be giving the commands for a group. Okay, so that is a command task. And the last one is final group task. Okay, so in the GTO, there are actually a lot of physical activities also, or physical tasks also. Okay, so that's what I was saying in the beginning, that there are psychological tests and physical tests, and there is interview. And the interview will last for 30 to 60 minutes maximum, and you have to carry all your certificates. That is your extracurricular certificates and your educational certificates and everything when you're going for the interview. Okay, last day of your AFSB interview. So this is the conference day. You'll be facing all the officers in their army uniforms, and you have to address them in front of a group, just like in a conference hall. They'll be sitting and you have to go into the conference hall and talk in front of them. That is, you'll be asked some questions, sometimes your experience in the interview, in the 5 days staying, what was your experience, what all things you studied, all those things will be asked on this conference day or when you are entering the conference room. Sometimes you'll be asked some questions, maybe general awareness questions. These type of questions sometimes can come. Anyway, you have to face the conference hall and you have to face all the officers in their uniforms. Okay, and after that your results will be declared. Okay, so on the day 6, when you are actually returning, you will be knowing that whether you are qualified or not. So day 6 is the day in which the results are declared. Okay, so these are the 5 to 6 day procedure of AFSB interview. I've tried to give the day by day procedures from day 1 to day 2, then 3, 4, 5, and then day 6. Okay, so if you're preparing for AFCAT, you should be knowing all these procedures. So if you're preparing for AFCAT, you should be aware of this interview procedure because it is very not known to everybody. But the AFCAT is a very much aspiring exam. A lot of people is preparing for AFCAT, especially for the EKT. And if you're qualifying the EKT, you should have to undergo this procedure also. So you should be knowing this, okay? So if somebody is preparing for AFCAT and not known about this procedure, please do pass on this video to them. And if you found the video useful, please do give it a thumbs up and also share it with your friends. And if you want more videos, please do subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and keep on watching.